President has dropped their fourth single, Destroy Me. This has become one of the more polarizing bands in the scene, which I'll talk about after we listen to the song. But I'm excited for this. I am. I've been a little bit indifferent to some of the singles, but I'm still looking forward to this, even if, you know, I'm still wondering if this is all just a Tim Robinson skit and he's just going to take off the mask and go, there's too much fucking shit on me. Or if this is an actual president and going to release the Epstein files or something. I saw as a comment once and I thought that was hilarious. But anyway, look, again, I am looking forward to this. I'm going to give you my honest thoughts after this, but this is President Destroy Me. That's enough chit chat. Spin bars, okay. Again, the vocal effects that have been polarizing some people, but you destroy me with a blunt scratch through my veins, and never once you just take away everything. I keep trying to restore me, let it all just wash away, but I'm stuck in a place that I can't escape. Get me out of this now! Oh, he's screaming on the chorus, okay. Get me out of this! Bring up the intensity. Truth is out and I'm oversleeping. Time for me to go home, cause I think I've had enough. Losing with the shakes and fucking mistakes. I can't keep it straight, I'm at the bottom. And darling, you destroy me with a blood scratch through my veins, and I watched you just take away everything. I keep trying to restore me, let it all just wash away, but I'm stuck in a place that I can't escape. Here we go. Get me out of this hell! Get me out of this hell! Get me out of this Who pissed you off, President? Get this fucking shit off! That'd be a sick call out. Darling, you destroy me with a blood scratch through my now acoustics, now we're feels the reels. The song was just picking up. All right, let's talk about it. Sorry, I was just like waiting for the next part. I'm like, oh, okay, you're just going to stop. Cool. All right. This band has been polarizing to like the community because they're getting a lot of attention. They're getting a lot of numbers. They're selling out, which is awesome. Like, great fucking job to the band, the marketing, and I know that the singer has previous experience with other bands, and for fans of the singer, it just makes sense. You want to hear his next project. I get that. You guys, I totally understand where you're coming from. I think where a lot of this polarizing feelings come from is this, you know, a lot of people are not familiar with the earlier material, and then also just seeing this big marketing push because, you know, like on this channel and like, you know, in my Discord community, we share a lot of like more smaller bands and underground bands that are so good, but they aren't getting attention. People don't really click on bands that they don't know, which is why we resort to titles and thumbnails going like the O face and stuff. But like, you know, we do our best to be genuine, even if the faces and thumbnails look silly. we just hope those people discover those bands too. So when President is just getting these crazy numbers and everyone's like, come on, like there's so many other bands. I think that's where a lot of these feelings are coming from in the community. And I totally get it, because I'll be honest, the song was pretty sweet. It's solid. The ending was like great, but like, well, I shouldn't even say the ending. The breakdown section was cool because obviously it's getting kind of heavy, even though it felt a little bit forced, to be honest, because we were getting this like almost hip hop, like R&B sections for the verses. And then all of a sudden we got like this, the breakdown and the bridge. It just seems so conventional and like kind of traditional. It's not structurally, it's not really subverting or surprising me as a listener, but and that's why I just was kind of hoping for a little bit more. And then when the song started to pick up after that breakdown, it just kind of ended. I'm like, okay. It felt like there was room to do more with this song. And another thing that is interesting about this band is that, you know, they're doing this whole like anonymous thing and the president look, which I get the whole trying to be anonymous and trying to just showcase the music, but with this whole president identity, and then the lyrics are kind of conveying these personal relationships or you know, this anger. What is the correlation to the look and the sound of the music? I'm not hearing it. And so with each new single that gets released, there's more of a disconnect with the identity and the look of this band, and then the music. The music seems like a whole separate thing, and then the look and identity, it's just not connecting for me. Like, what is the overall message and theme of this band? I don't get it. And sure, I know President did an interview and talked about the whole why they're president, but I'm still not hearing it in the music. It just seems like two separate identities that it's just confusing, right? And the logo and stuff, a lot of this is just not clicking, and I'm not even curious to find out more, because I don't think the songs are as mysterious as they just are radio rock songs, but the whole identity and the logo and the visuals speak a little bit more mysterious. And so it's just not clicking, because the music is just like radio rock, which is good. It's good. It's not my personal palette all the time, even though I don't mind it. I think this song overall, despite the whole marketing and the president and the mask and all this stuff, if we're just listening to the song by itself, it's solid. Good chorus, bringing up the screams, bringing out a little bit of aggression, but just because it's heavier doesn't mean it's better. And the song just kind of ended, and it felt like there was room to do a lot more. So I'm left with wanting more, and I'm still left with wanting more and to just understand President better. So because of that, I'm going to give this one a 6.9. That is my thoughts on President. Destroy Me. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, so comment down below. Spice up my life. Guys, what do you think about the President song? I'd love to know. Please, let's have a civil, honest discussion, because it's great that this band is, you know, pulling in like a lot of numbers. Like, I'm always stoked when there's a band that's getting big numbers and doing well for the heavy music scene. I love that, whether it's rock or metal. It's just a win. But sonically, it's not really grabbing my attention fully yet, and so I'm just wondering how the commenters feel about this too. So let me know in the comments down below, but you know, feel free to hit the subscribe button, feel free to leave like if you enjoyed the video, but on that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time, peace.